Alright, we got K10, the second part of the study guide. Starting with a line plot, we have third graders with brothers, and now we got the number of brothers. How many kids have 5 brothers? So right here would be if I have 5 brothers. And so above there are 2, so 2 kids have 5 brothers. 3 kids, the kids are the X's, so I'm looking for one that has 3. There they are. 3 kids have no brothers. Most of the kids are in that stack right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Most of the kids have 2 brothers. Nobody has this many. So there's nobody right there, so that's 4. Nobody has 4 brothers. How many kids have 1? There's 1 above 1. How many more kids have 2 than 5? The number of kids that have 2 brothers would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus, how many have 5? 2. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Let's go to the bar graph. We got animals in Zeke barns. We're counting by tens. How many cats are there? So I'm looking for the cats. Bring it over. Right there would be about 5. So it's above 5. Maybe 6, 7. What's there 12 of? 12 would be right here. Let's bring it over. Looks like that one right there. Sheep. What's there 28 of? Well, let's see. There's 20. That would be 25. 28 would be somewhere about there. Yep. Looks like goats. How many more pigs than horses? So we need numbers. Pigs. Let's see. There's 15. I would say that's probably 16, 17 for pigs. Horses, way over here. Halfway up's about there. Maybe about 3. 17 minus 3 equals 14. And there is some wiggle room on those, because this could probably be 2 for sure. The 17 could have been an 18. If all of the cats eat 1 mouse, how many mice will be left? So we need to know how many cats. It's over 5. It looks like they're up about 8. How many mice? Mice is going up here. 5 would be about there. Maybe 43. So all the cats eat 1 mouse. So 8 cats are going to eat a mouse. 43 minus 8 is going to give me 2. 35. How many cows are there? Just come straight up. It's a little bit less than 25. Looks like 24. Let's go to this. Notice it says line graph. So we got to add some stuff. I got 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. March, April, May, June, and July. We're going to start putting our dots in. March is 4. It's an easy one to put. April's 13, so it's halfway between 12 and 14. May is 9, halfway between 8 and 10. June is only 2, not a lot of rain, and July is 5, halfway between 4 and 6. And I just connect the dots. I like to cheat and use this diagonal maker from the shapes because it works. So, nice. And then let's go down here how Dave's spending his money from the pie chart. Dave spends the least amount of his money on, so least means smallest. That looks like toys. He spends 20 on food, so that piece of pie is 20. How much he spent on clothes, video games, and toys. Okay, so first thing I notice is video games is twice as big as food. Like this is 1/4 of the whole pie, this is 1/2. Like if I just kind of saw that in my head, that's the same as food, and that's the same as food. So 20 plus 20 gets me to 40 for video games. And I also noticed that clothes, CDs, and toys all go together to make the same amount as food. So those 3 together are going to be 20. It looks like clothes is about half, so I'm going to say 10. And then I've got 10 left for CDs and toys. It looks maybe like an $8, $2 split. I don't think it's quite 9-1. I'd also go probably for 7-3, so $2 on toys. And then what would Dave spend most of his money on was video games. Let's move him up. Think something happened and move one of my things off the line here. We'll go ahead. Visitors at the zoo, it's a line graph. The number of visitors from Tuesday to Wednesday. So here's Tuesday, here's Wednesday. It looks like it stayed the same. Number of visitors from Thursday to Friday. Start with Thursday and go to Friday. So we're definitely going up. from Friday to Saturday. There's Friday, and we're coming down to get to Saturday. On which day did 130 show up? Alright, so here's 100, here's 200. Right in the middle would be like 150. So if I come over, there are 2 in the hundreds. This one looks like it's above 150, and this one's below it. So I'm going to say it's that one. Saturday. Which day did 382 show up? Let's go up here. Right in the middle, that would be 350. If you want to go split a little bit between 350 and 400, that would be 375. So we're looking for something that's just right around that 375. Looks like it's Sunday. Which day had the fewest? All I got to do is look for the lowest down dot. That would be Saturday again. How many more on Friday than Saturday? Alright, Friday looks like it's running right at 350. Saturday is under 150. Looks like pretty close to 125. If you don't have those exact measurements, that's fine, because like I said, there's some wiggle room. And we end up with 225 more that day. How many visitors on Monday? This question's really on the bottom of the paper, but on Monday, let's see, in the middle, that would be 250. It's probably around 225, 230, something like that. Use this chart to make a pictograph. So here is our key. So we're going to be using the smiley faces. I'm going to need to put the other names in. So we got Kit Kat's already in there. Snickers, Payday, 100 grand, and Butterfinger. Alright, so here we go. Smiley face equals 2. Kit Kat's 7. So I just go 2, 4, 6, and then I'm going to need a half of 1. Easiest way for me is I draw the whole thing, and I'm going to come get the eraser, make it a little bit smaller because I don't want to erase the whole thing at one time. I'm just going to erase like half of it, so it's open on that side. So you should see one eye and half of a smile. Snickers is 6. 2, 4, 6. That was an easy one. Payday is 1. If I do a whole one, that would be 2. So then I do want to erase half of it. I don't know what happened there. We lost his one eye. Let's see if we can get it back. 100 grand is 4. It's easy. That would just be 2 of them. 2, 4. Butterfinger's 3. So there's 2, 4. And use my eraser to get rid of half. Nice and easy. Alright, we've got another pictograph. The picture of a cross equals 4 years. So in my head, I'm immediately thinking if I split down the middle, right down the middle, that's going to be 2. So it looks like if I cut down through there, you're going to have a 1. If I cut down through there, you're going to be 3. So George was a doctor for how many years? This would be 4 and 4. And that's right in the middle for 2 more. So give me 10. Bob was a doctor for how many years? So we got 4, 4, 4. This one looks like it would be 1, 2, 3. So 4, 8, 12, 15. Go up here. Fred was a doctor for how many years? We got a 4, and then this is just 1/4 of it. So 4 plus 1 is 5. How much longer was Bob a doctor than Fred? Longer. Anytime I have one of those ER words, remember we're going to be subtracting. So we got Fred and Bob. Bob's bigger. 15 minus 5 is going to give me 2. 10. Alright, let's try out the last one here. We got animals that Phil's jungle pets. What animals there's 6 of? So 6 is going to be just a little bit past the 5. And it looks like it would be the jaguars. Come down. How many birds in all? So we need to figure out what are birds. Boa constrictors are not. Parrots are birds. Peacocks are birds. Sloths are not. Monkeys, pythons, jaguars. So just parrots and peacocks. Peacocks is just a little bit past 20. Looks like 21. Peacocks were between 5 and 10. Looks like probably 8. 21 plus 8 is going to give me to 29. How many monkeys? There's only one kind of monkey. It looks like he's out at 28 or 29. I go for either one of them. How many snakes? Boa constrictors are snakes and pythons are snakes, so I need to add those 2. boas, it looks like it's a little bit less than half, so I would say it's 12 instead of 13. And pythons looks a little bit more than half, so I'm going to say 18 instead of 17. 18 plus 12 gets me to 30. How many more pythons than sloths? Alright, we got to get sloths. Almost for sure a 4. So we got 18 minus 4 equals 14. What's there 18 of? We already found it with pythons. And I think we had like one more question down here. See if I can scroll him up. Yeah, oh, 2 questions. Okay, if each python ate a monkey, how many monkeys would be left? If each python ate a monkey. So we were at 18, and monkeys were at 28. So 28 minus 18 is going to give me 10. And then last one. The peacocks are sitting on 16 eggs. If all the eggs hatch, how many peacocks will there be? So peacocks right now, looks like it's at 8. And then we add on the 16 eggs they're sitting on. 8 plus 16 is going to get me to 24. Good luck on the test tomorrow.